had a follower tell me that they want me to post 2 to 3 videos a day. Does that mean you want me to cut up my day in the lives to a morning and afternoon video? You want me to start posting 1 review video per day plus my day in the life? Y'all help me out. What kind of content do you want to see from me? I've been trying to get my husband in my videos more, but he is not having it. My rescue cow mama is just about as accommodating as my husband when it comes to being on film. Oh God, Lacey. We're still doing storm cleanup from the hurricane last week. I'm a stay-at-home farm wife during the week, but on the weekends my husband helps me do stuff that I can't do. And my main job on the weekends is to be the gate biatch. Why do we have to have a gate, you ask? That's because we don't want mama cow back on the farm. It took me 7 months to get her from the farm up to the house. I ain't going through that again. Since she's my cow, it's my job to open the gate. These wild pigs have to go. I put this camera up at our gate because UPS hit it last year and broke the opener. I was out $1,400 to have it repaired because I didn't have it on film. It's supposed to rain next week, so I decided to mow. I got about 4 acres to mow, and it takes me a little under an hour per acre. Ladies, do y'all like mowing, or do you leave it for your partners? I personally love to mow, put my earbuds in, have some me time. My husband asked me to help him put the rake on the dozer, and he was taking way too much time getting over here. Look at those directing skills. It's like helping your husband back up a boat. Maybe you just don't talk for the next day. Or working cattle, just forget it. Swung by to see Mama on my way up front to mow and realized I was out of gas. Had to hightail it back to the shop before I ran out. Look how professional this looks. Call me Lacey Landscaper. My husband used all this bull rock to fill in a washout over by Mama's pen. At this time, I've been outside all day and I'm so flippin' hot. The perfect way to end a hot day is a good soak in the trough. We've been so busy this summer, we really haven't had much time to enjoy it. It was full of leaves from the hurricane, so I had to wash it all out. Did you know that if you put copper in your water troughs, they won't get algae? I'm telling you, it works. I've been doing it for Mama for years. I don't even know where this pallet came from. I just about messed myself on the way back from the dumpster. Why are these things everywhere this year? Look how big the stick bug is. That is just not okay. I get so nervous when he takes the dozer down the hill. Man, I really have to work on these dance moves. My husband tells me that I dance like a lane off Seinfeld. But that's okay, because she got some pretty sweet kicks. I grabbed some feed from Mama Cow to take back to the house to put her medicine in. Then I squirreled and blew off the porch instead. I was being all sweet to my husband and he flipped me off. I like to tell myself that's how he tells me that he loves me. Then he hops out of the machine and does stuff like this. Please tell me my husband's not the only one that can't help himself. We decided to go on a perimeter check at the farm after we finished working for the day. If you're new here, we live on a natural growth regenerative tree farm. Look at the cute little deers. I told him that I noticed the barn had some metal blown out from the hurricane, so he went to check on it and he told me he loved me again. Look at that gay biatch. She is beauty, she is grace. Look at this ding dong about falling her face. If you're new here, this is my rescue cow mama. She was abandoned on our property a couple years ago and we adopted her so she wouldn't suffer. All I want to do is raise enough money to buy her a cow companion at the fair next month. We just moved her temporary barn over to her new permanent barn. Next to the tractor at the end there, that lean-to is her new barn. We also just had a hurricane a couple days ago, so she's super confused as to what's going on. She was clearly wondering, where the heck did my pen go? We also pulled out her scratching post to relocate it, so she had to make good use out of her time with this T-post. I went over to my besties and I convinced myself that I could still do a backflip at 4. It wasn't graceful. Went up to the pad and looked at liners for the pond. I'm maintaining that the pond will fill up when it's good and ready. When we got home, there was this little wren trying to sleep on this little metal tab. Also saw this cute little bunny rabbit by the house. And you can't forget Mama Cow. Look how cute.